Hey there! It's an unseasonably warm spring day here in East Tennessee. It was 87 degrees, so I spent some time by the pool for the first time this year. And I don't know about you, but when I spend time by the water in the sun, one of the things I want when I come home is a good grilled burger. So I'm going to grill some burgers today. I'm going to try something new. One of the trends with burgers has been the Juicy Lucy style burger, where you take two thin patties and stuff your cheese and whatever fixings in between them and grill it up, so you kind of have an inside out burger. And I'm going to try a new tool today called the Burger Pocket Press. I'm going to try it out and see how it does compared to just doing it by hand. So it should be fun. We'll give it a shot.
Making a stuffed burger by hand is pretty easy. I just start with 3-ounce balls of ground chuck, and then I form the patty as good as I can with my hands. And then I spread it out as thin as I can on a plate, trying to get a 4-inch diameter. It's going to seem really thin, but don't worry because it's going to be a big burger. Once I have that done, I take one of the patties, put it on the plate, and then add my toppings. Today I'm just using some 3 Alarm Colby Jack cheese, which is obviously a Colby Jack, with 3 different hot peppers, habanero, chipotle, and jalapeno. And then I also added some roasted red bell pepper because I figured 3 peppers wasn't good enough, you had to have 4. Try to keep all your fillings to the center of the patty because you want the edges to be able to seal all the good stuff inside. Then once you have it on there, you just go get another one of your thin patties and put it on top and work your way around the edges, pinching it closed, but don't just kind of crimp it. You want to really kind of massage it and seal it up good. If you don't, you end up with some blowouts, and I had a few today. It's embarrassing to admit, but yeah. So with most burger presses, the meat wants to stick to the press, so I gave the burger pocket press a good quick spritz of canola oil. And I'm going to start with making the base. I'm using about 2.5-ounce ball of ground chuck. You start with the flat press, and you notice there's a twisting and pushing at the same time. I've found that you have to do that to get it flat and evenly distributed. It also helps the meat from sticking to the press itself. Now you take the cup bowl and put in a 3.5-ounce ball of ground chuck. I'm going to use the cup press, which has an indentation in it, and that's what's going to form your cup patty, where you have a raised edge that's going to hold in all your goodies. Now if it starts to stick when you try to pull the press back out, just hold the bread base down and twist and lightly pull up at the same time, and it'll pop right up. And see, there you have your perfectly formed cup patty. Now you can put all your fillings in it. That's one of the great things about a Juicy Lucy burger, is you can pretty much use whatever fillings you want. The original started with just cheese, but I like to do a black and blue burger using bacon and blue cheese. You can do some grilled onions and red green pepper and some teriyaki sauce and do like a teriyaki burger. Basically whatever you feel like. My son used ham and cheese and did what he called a cordon bleu burger, and I guess if we had used ground chicken it would be even closer to that. But so then you take your thin base top that you made and put it on top of the entire thing, and then you take the other red insert and push down from the top down. Sorry, I don't know the terms better, but I'm not reading the instructions, I just did it. And then you use the flat press, and again the same push and twist technique. I found that gave me a real good seal. I was thinking I was going to have to seal these edges, but on all of these that I didn't have to seal any of the edges. Now you just take the insert out by twisting and lifting up. That's going to free the sides of the burger. So then all you have to do is turn it over and bounce it out in your hand, and these burgers are ready for the grill. So speaking of which, get your grill, your charcoal grill, fired up to 400 and 450 degrees. And you're going to do these for a total of 8 minutes. I'll have to flip them every 2 minutes and turn them 90 degrees to get a good crosshatch mark. Here you see I'm using the Grill Grates, the product out there that's able to work on grills, charcoal, anything. I really like it. It does do good sear marks, but what I like about it is that you lift the burger up instead of, when you're using a spatula on a flat grill, you're pushing it and scraping it. Here you get under it and lift it up and turn it, and it just seems to treat the burger a little bit more gently. But anyway, I like the pocket press product. Um, you know, I still prefer to do them by hand, but it was very easy to use. In fact, it got my kids excited. They even wanted involved in it. So check it out.